boots on the ground, putting it down, get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling author Mickey D. I host The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. My friends, there's a lot going on out there right now. As you know, there's this Ukraine-Russian thing. We'll talk about it here a little more. I'm at a conference right now that seems like it's kind of outwearing its time. It's time to get a little change, get some youth involved with the MoneyShow and the Traders Expo. It's really overdue. I did put in a suggestion to Kim, who's the organizer of this, that maybe have some YouTubers next time. Some and I would volunteer to be on that page. And one of her right hand person said, "Hey, that's a great idea. We're looking for ideas to prep this thing up because you had attendance was not good, and we're coming after COVID, and people maybe don't have a lot of money or looking for ideas." And so, but I'm your eyes and ears at these conferences, my friend. Scoops for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor, but I will be giving you a lot of information that I've learned over the last few days with this conference, my friends. I want to turn it around here in a minute. I'm going to show you these charts as excuse me, as we use the 200-day moving average as a reference point for us, my friends. A big week. Things happen. You saw gold up and then back down. Things happen. It was just things are there's a lot of misinformation out there. Lots of symbolism, lots of sanctions and different things that really don't mean a lot. When at the end of the day, let's face it, Putin doesn't have any money in Bank of America, so why sanction him? So that's for the public. His wife's not going to Target to shop, so she won't be using her MasterCard at Target, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? A lot of this stuff is just a lot of bluster, a lot of. That's why you have me here, to let you know, guys. There's just but we should be concerned when friends start joining, friendlier countries start, people start taking sides, and like Putin has his buddies come and join him, or we start sending a lot of troops to Ukraine, to the theater, to the area there, because Ukraine obviously was not prepared for any type of warfare, because they didn't think Russia was going to do it. Well, now that they've done it and they're starting to use their artillery, these guys are coming out of retirement and coming out of the woodworks. They can defend the country a little while longer, I would say, but this thing's going to be widening, and it's not good. It's not good. But I'm going to show you some charts, and we're going to keep our eye on what we need to keep our eye on, because we're trying to put food on the table for our families. If you're a Scoop Team Private, excuse me, a little frog in my throat there. If you're a Scoop Team Private member, invest in lithium baby knockouts now. Let me just get a little something to drink here. A little something for my throat there. But if you're a private student, and you guys know through the years, I don't do these things a lot of times. I just do it and that's it. But you're a private student and you haven't seen your newsletter yet, because it has investing in lithium baby knockouts now. It has those 15 lithium baby knockouts in there. Take a look at those. Also, there's a message for you in that newsletter if it's your time of the year and you are due, my friends. We got a lot coming up. With conference-wise and everything. People are starting to go back to where they want to be here. But let's take a look here. Sprott was phenomenal. There were some phenomenal things that happened. Let's take a look at the charts. As we take a look at the QQQ and the 200-day moving average, my friends, that's just for us. That's just a reference point, and it's the last 200 days of trading for this stock, and it offers a good support resistance area, and this is what the big money looks at. They look at 200-day moving average. Stocks crash through 200 moving average. What do? They sell. And then when they go up over 200-day moving average, there's a lot of buying. That's why we use the 200-day moving average, guys. But anyway, take a look at QQQ here. The Q's signifying the technology down. They've been down. They had a good end of the week as they popped back up, but still below the 200-day moving average. The S&P 500 still below the 200-day moving average. They're all in that hotel this weekend, hanging out. The Dow, DIA, the diamonds are still below the 200-day moving average. Everybody's camping out down there. Let's take a look at North Shore, the global ETF. Let's take a look. Almost. I had a good day, guys. We're talking about 5.5%. And after hours on Friday, it was 3.5% up. So let's look for this baby to go over its 200-day moving average and maybe continuation. Who knows? We just may have it. Let's look for it. But, the big dog out there is Sprott, a physical uranium trust. And I told you guys before, the spot market is now the spot market. That is something that is not supposed to happen today. Not supposed to happen. But it did anyway. Sorry about that, guys. That was a phone call. Yes, Mickey did. He's supposed to be at a conference anyway. Whatever. Hey, this is Sprott though. Sprott is making its way up, and that's really our uranium market. Sprott is taking charge, guys. And when it takes charge, it does very well. Let's look at a few more. Cameco. What did Cameco do? It's above its 200-day moving average, and it's doing very, very well. Cameco is the big dog out there, and I'll show you more on Cameco here in a second. But let's Paladin over as we go over to Africa here, look up doing its thing. Very, very good move at the end of the week. We like Paladin. It was up 10%, almost 11%. You can say 11%, 10.9. Peninsula Energy. It's going to be one of the producers this cycle. As you can see, it was up 18% here on at the end of the week. Here, it did very very well. Peninsula did very good. It's one of those. Leave a message. That's what you have to do. GoviX. This is really GoviX. I was been telling people. I said, look at the volume when GoviX goes down. Look over here. Look at December as GoviX goes down. It took a massive, but the volume is very, very heavy on these days. And I was telling people, I said, guys, even though we see a red candle, which is a large red candle, these are really buyers when this thing goes down, because people know, they know Daniel Major, a friend of the Scoop. They know he's an outstanding president, CEO, ambassador to GoviX. They already know. And this stock has a monumental deposit. So a lot of people say, oh, it's not as high grade as deposits in the Athabasca Basin, so you better not sleep on GoviX, guys. Don't sleep on GoviX. It's a baby knockout. It was one of the original deposits that we noticed when we were doing research for the books early on, and we got you into these things at 3 and 5 and 8 cents and stuff. I believe GoviX, if I can recall, GoviX was it was just down for a very, very long time. When I mean down, I was waiting for the thing to go over 11 cents. And I waited a long time. And GoviX, and corresponding with Daniel, and he would, yes, we got this and we got the permits and this, that, and the other thing. But I just, bottom line is, GoviX, I believe, will do very well, very well. I want to show you one additional chart here. Guys, you see that red right there, that red going up? Well, that red is Denison Mines. Now, the blue here going up is Cameco. And if you can recall, in 2004 and 5 and 6 and everything, when this stuff was getting set up, you know, and we were decoupling from the S&P 500, which right here, this is the S&P 500, like right here, going down, up and down right here. We really, Cameco led the way. CCJ led the way. When it started, violent pullbacks, you know, we're going through those now. Up and down, a lot of volatility, up and down, up and down, up and down. But when it got up there, it was doing its thing. It's doing its thing. It's over, you know, hundreds of %. While the S&P was not really, you know, down there, and the Dow was right down there and also. But look at the time frame of when Denison got going. See, Denison in the red here was, you know, a lot of volatility, a lot of up and down, up and down, up and down. Like I've told you guys before, when I was trading it, it was going from $2 back down to $1, you know, going from $3, you know, to $1.80, going from $4 back down to $2, you know, and it was really, really volatile. And if you were trading it, you could make a lot of money. But you know me, I buy these real early and I hold on to them. Well, I'll come back to this chart in a second. But I just wanted to show you. This is a long-term chart of energy fuels. And I was telling you, you see these areas right here? This is when I was buying. 2017, 2018, 2019. I bought energy fuels at these low levels 37 times. You know, that's why I'm sitting on a little bit of it now. You know, sure, I've sold some, but you buy it at these levels when it's quiet, nobody's paying attention to it, and nobody really cares. That's when you buy these stocks. Because, you know, God forbid, it may do what it did in 2007 in the big run. It may go from these levels like right now to over a couple $100. Who knows? Don't say it can't happen, guys, because they're a much stronger company now than they were then when it went up to $200, $230 or what have you, $250. Whenever it went up that high, this company now and the technicals right now in the uranium market, don't even bat your eye and think for a minute that Energy Fuels can't get back up to some lofty levels, my friends. It can. But the point I was trying to make is Denison Mines. See, some of these stocks start late. And Denison Mines is a notorious late starter. So as you can see, this is 2006 right here. And Denison got its running in 2006. It got it in 2007, early 2000. It really got its racing wheels on, and it became a racer, and it got up, and of course it came back down. But look at the rebound. When it came, the pullback was massive, but then the rally up was just, and this is what we're going to see in these things. That's why I've been telling you, these things trade like on steroids when they get hot, and we're approaching that right now, guys. I mean, big wild swings. I mean, you thought you'd lost your seat there, and just wild swings. Same thing with Cameco. When we had the run just before, Fukushima, and they had a run and brought that down, but massive. Look at up there and down and up and down, and we even had a little flush up and down. A lot of what I'm telling you is volatility in this sector. This sector is very, very volatile. So hang on to your wigs and toupees, guys, because we're getting ready to experience something, especially with this war going on. There's no telling what will happen daily. Like I tell you, everybody's going to be lying on everybody. All the misinformation out there. Lots of posturing, Putin, we're going to cut off your visa, Biden,
you and Jill, you won't be able to go to, Target anymore, or you can't go eat at Starbucks anymore. We're going to rip your Starbucks card. I mean, what's it mean to the Russian people? You're going to cut up the guy's Starbucks card, or you're not going to, all this craziness out there, it's, I don't know. I'll be your eyes and ears, guys. Just like I'm headed over to the conference again. Good conversation, like I said, with Thomas Lee and some of the other people there. The dog. I ain't know about that dog. Little conversation with the dog, the bounty hunter or something. But he had some racial issues, and I ain't really appreciate it. But I'm gonna show y'all this picture anyway because I found out later on that, well, the past, that's his past. So he's got a new lease on life now, I guess. Hell, I don't know, but I taking a picture with the guy. He said, "Come on, Mickey D, take a picture with, and it is what it is, man. You take pictures and you got to live with them. So love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. If you're a private student, make sure you get those 15 lithium baby knockouts in the book and get those top 5 that I've sent to you in your email box, 3 of which we've never mentioned before. So make sure you take a look at those, put those on your watch list. I can't tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything. I want to thank you for getting your piece of the scoop today, my friends. Love you. Take care of you and your family. I have some links for you for the books and whatever else it is you need. Make sure you take a look at that area. Just hit information. Take a look at those links and see what's going on here with the scoop. Take care.